Hey, how's it going? Amelia here. Let's see what's making news. Disney has become the latest movie studio to announce it's delaying the release of its major films. It's another massive blow for cinemas that are trying to get back up and running after being closed for months because of COVID-19.
Are you ready to catch a new flick at the cinema? Well, you're gonna be waiting a while.
Oh, man.
Yep, Disney's just announced it's delaying the release of its 3 biggest upcoming films. Both the new Avatar and Star Wars films have been delayed for a year because the pandemic has disrupted production. And Mulan, which has already been postponed a bunch of times, has been completely removed from upcoming schedules, all because heaps of cinemas around the world are still shut.
We were very shocked to learn this morning of Disney's move. This is not the first of the titles that have been moved, so it's not totally unexpected.
These films are just the latest victims of a bunch of COVID-19 movie delays, and cinemas here in Oz that are trying to get back on their feet say it's a real struggle. It's not the only problem the movie industry's facing. Lots of films that were getting made or about to get made had to stop their productions as well. So even when cinemas everywhere do open back up, there won't be as many movies to show. To help the situation, the Aussie Government announced a massive $400 million package to boost our local film industry and entice movie makers from overseas to come here, because Australia's doing better than some other countries right now. In the meantime, cinemas in Aussie states that have eased restrictions say they're open, safe and ready to welcome us all back for some movie magic, even if we do have to watch some reruns.
Taylor Swift has announced she's dropping a surprise album that she wrote and recorded entirely in isolation. Usually artists and record labels spend weeks dropping hints and singles to drum up hype and score as many album sales and streams as possible. Swift says she usually would have worried about a perfect time to release, but the way things are at the moment show that nothing's perfect. But as artists like Beyoncé have shown in the past, it's still possible to top the charts and score big sales with a surprise album drop. It's time to meet one of the young stars of McElroy Uncovered, a new ABC fictional podcast. Kale finds out whether or not the old-fashioned art of radio plays is making a comeback.
3, 2, 1.
Believe it or not, these kids are performing in a play, just without an audience, or a theatre. They're part of the ABC's very first fictional podcast for kids called McElroy Uncovered.
So McElroy is this small country town, and it kind of follows the story of 2 high school friends, Tang and Mitch.
Basically, fiction podcasts are like movies without the pictures, or an audiobook with sound effects.
So would you welcome, please, ladies and gentlemen, Gavin Roslin and his mum, Tracy.
And today, business is kind of booming. The rise of podcasting has seen a renaissance of radio dramas.
I think fiction podcasts are a really cool thing because it really gets an audience to kind of channel their imagination and use a different part of their brains.
The rise of fiction podcasts has also given young actors like Naya the opportunity to try a whole new world of audio performance.
I've always loved speaking in general, but yeah, fiction podcasts kind of channel a certain part of my personality that I really like.
So next time you need a movie on the go, why not try a fiction podcast? Or, if you're like me, why not make your own? Aliens have invaded the ABC.
Zoos around the world have been sharing news of their newest arrivals. So get ready for a cuteness overload as we play a little game I like to call Cutest. Our first candidate for cuteness rating is this adorable 2-month-old Sumatran tiger at a zoo in Poland. Need I say more? Okay, I will, because she isn't just super cute to look at, she's also very important. She's the first member of her critically endangered species to be born in 20 years. Okay, this adorable southern white rhino at South Australia's Monarto Safari Park gets extra cute points for coming into the world just last night. Yep, baby rhinos are born that big. Keepers say both mum and calf are doing well. Aww. And as far as we're concerned, these 2-week-old cuties win today's cutest trophy for looks and sounds. They're endangered ring-tailed lemur twins, born at San Diego Zoo in the US. And it looks like Mum, Rosalita, is going to have her hands full. Oh, can't get cuter than that. If you want to see more cute baby animals, then maybe hit that subscribe button just down there so you never miss out on seeing another episode of BTN Newsbreak. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next week.